over here we will be talking about the components that we have in FCCS. So these are the high-level components that we have in our FCCS application. That is my services, core consolidation, data management, close management, supplemental data management, financial reports, smart view, EVM, automating connection. Now let's go in a little detail of each and everything. My services is basically used for a user creation. So with the help of my services, we can go inside the application and create the users for the application and to give them roles. So mostly in our application, we have 4 roles basically. As I said, my services is basically to create a new user and assign the provisioning, assign the roles basically. So roles are basically administrator role or power user role or planner role or reviewer role basically. Those are the 4 roles that are majorly available in consolidation. Core consolidation is basically to set the ownership percentage in the consolidation application and the ownership and the consolidation methods. Data management is to integrate the data from the source application. Close management is to give a framework to the planner, to the consolidation user, to the finance user, where they can run sequential activities and perform the consolidation task. Supplemental data management is for entering the supplemental data, additional data. Financial report is for reporting purposes. Smart View is an Excel add-on that is being given by Oracle to do all the activities that we can do from the application to do with the help of Excel. In addition to that, we can do slicing and dicing and data analysis in Smart View. EPM Automate, you can understand it as in command prompt, where admin user can go and run some commands to do the data load, metadata load, data extraction, metadata extraction, or to reset the services, restructure the services, do the migration activities, copy the snapshot. Such kind of activities basically can be done with the help of EPM Automate. Specific to admin this is. Then we have connections. So from the consolidation application, we can create connections. Connections basically mean if you wanted to go from consolidation application to planning application, user is not expected to log in twice, go to the planning application. So if a user is in planning application or if a user is in consolidation application, he can move from one application to another application. That can be done with the help of connections. We can set up multiple connections within the application. Or if, for example, if a user wants to review planning reports in consolidation application, he can do that with the help of connections. So this is a high level overview on the components. Now let's go on a little details. All right, my services, as I said, security is managed through multiple layered approach. System role and privileges together determine the access. So first of all, when we go to the identity domain, in addition to that 4 roles I have just discussed, we have this identity domain administrator role. A user with this role can only create the new user in the application. And to add a new user, when we go to this particular tab, my services tab, we can click on add or we can click on import. Import if you wanted to import multiple users at the same time. Add if you wanted to add one user at a time. Alright, so when we go in this my services, we can create new user and assign the roles. Next is core consolidation. Core consolidation basically include everything, that is from application creation wizard, currency translation, intercompany elimination. All the artifacts that we have in our application basically comes under core consolidation. This is just a terminology and these are just the artifacts that we have in our application. So we have an application creation wizard that is used to create a new application. We have data forms for currency translations. Then we have translation rule. For intercompany elimination, we have intercompany report. We have intercompany reporting. We have movement dimension, and we have multiple reports, out-of-the-box reports. For multi-gap reporting, we can configure multiple gaps in our application itself. How to do that, we can see. Data source tracking also we'll see in tomorrow's session when we go through the dimensions. Then the navigations, we can create multiple navigations in the application. For example, this is one navigation. We can create multiple navigation flow in the application. For different users, we can create different navigation flow. As of now, we have only one navigation flow, that is default. We can create multiple navigation flow for different user. For example, if a user is only assigned to pass journal entry, we can create a navigation flow where he should have access only to the journals. All right. metadata management is management of the dimensions. We can go to the dimension editor and do the metadata management. We have seen, for example, the currency dimension. From the same place, we can do the data metadata management. Again, I can go to that screen again. From the navigator to the dimensions. This is the screen from where we can do the metadata management. We can update the dimensions. Whatever dimension we want to update, we can update the dimensions from here. All right, there is one more place from where we can do the metadata management. We will see that as well in some time. Data forms, a user can create multiple data forms, managing journals, auditing dashboard, others. When we go through the navigation, we'll go through all these items. Next is data management, just an overview of data management. We configure the source system. We do the dimension mapping. We create the data load rule. And then on the basis of mapping, we run the data load rule, and that will basically import the data in our application from the source application. So from the source application, we can import the data to FCCS application, and we can export the data as well to the source application if required. Next is close management. Close management, I have repeated this multiple times. You all know close management is basically a framework where a finance user go and perform sequential tasks to complete the consolidation activities. That is our close management. Close management is a component, very important component of consolidation application. So in this close management, basically you can read through whatever is written over here. It basically provides insight and transparency in the close process, ability to define task and schedule them to ensure efficient task flow, integrated and ad hoc task, email notifications, overall status dashboard, ability to analyze close effectiveness and help continuous improvement.